Good evening everyone, welcome to Pre-Fight Podcast for UFC 271 Whittaker vs Adesanya 2. वैसे ये वीक I had my sister's marriage and I was a little occupied, तो सोचा मैंने कि मैं कर दूंगा बीच में रिकॉर्डिंग, लेकिन नहीं हो पाया. So it's close to the fight. I wouldn't try to make it too long. Whittaker vs Adesanya 1 जब हुआ था, I had a hope कि this fight goes the decision. मैंने विश किया था कि both make it, both have a great war, but ऐसा हुआ नहीं. Adesanya was clearly the better fighter and although quite competitive था initially, end of the first round Whittaker got knocked down and second round में same strike के साथ Whittaker went down and got knocked out. And ये fight somewhere was very interesting for me क्योंकि Whittaker fought UL Romero twice and UL Romero ने जो नहीं किया वो Adesanya ने किया, and that gave some kind of a confidence कि ये हमारा long time champion है, he won't go down very quickly, and he has maintained that. He has defeated UL Romero, he has defeated Paulo Costa, he has defeated Marvin Vettori, and उन्होंने दिखाया है कि he can survive with the best. In fact, he is the best in middleweight at least. Light heavyweight में उन्होंने एक short stint किया where he tried to fight for the title against Jan Blachowicz and he lost, and that's one of the things which has brought a narrative to this fight because अभी Adesanya is not undefeated anymore. उनको किसी ने हराया है and उनके पास एक game plan बनाने का chances है. Meanwhile Whittaker ने similar skills जो necessary है Adesanya को beat करने का वो दिखाया है उनके previous fights में. He went on to fight Darren Till, Jared Cannonier and Kelvin Gastelum. And Darren Till वाली fight में initially he got hurt, but quickly उन्होंने दिखाया कि he is really good at striking as well as grappling, and जो mix-up हुआ that is what gave him the win. Jared Cannonier वाली fight में it was pure striking based masterclass जहाँ पे he dominated the fight, and Gastelum वाली fight में interestingly, even though Gastelum is the more wider fighter than these two and उनका wrestling background भी बहुत अच्छा है, still Whittaker was the one जिन्होंने wrestle ज़्यादा किया, उनको take down भी लिया काफ़ी बार and outstriked him, which is really amazing to watch. I think उनका one of the best performances हो सकता है where one side domination completely था the entire fight. Whittaker ने बहुत rightly बोला कि ये division में these two are much better than the rest at the moment. अगर Adesanya for example champion नहीं होते तो मेरे हिसाब से Whittaker would have been the champion and he deserves to be the champion. ये थोड़े divisions में हमने देखा है ऐसा similar case, like welterweight में we have Colby and Usman who are the two best, and featherweight में for example Holloway and Volkanovski definitely the two best, and so on, जहाँ पे we have this establishment. and मैंने ये चीज़ पहले भी बोला था when Holloway was fighting and all कि ये दो ऐसे fighters हैं Holloway and Whittaker जो अगर चैम्पियन ना हो फिर भी ऐसा फीलिंग आता है कि चैम्पियन इज़ फाइटिंग, क्योंकि समवेयर वो रिस्पेक्ट है उनको कि दे वेर चैम्पियंस एंड दे कुड एवर इफ दे ट्राई बिकम चैम्पियन अगेन, एंड दैट्स द थिंग विच इज़ इंट्रिगिंग अबाउट दिस फाइट क्योंकि रॉबर्ट Whittaker हैज़ प्रॉबेबली been the most adaptive in his approach, and he has used wrestling, he will use wrestling for sure, and Adesanya is not undefeated anymore. He has faced a defeat. Of course he has come back very strongly against Marvin Vettori, but somewhere he is beatable. ये ज़्यादा establish हो चुका है, and that's how probably Whittaker could win. अगर वो जीते तो वो ट्राई करेंगे कि या तो इनिशियली ही रेसल कर लें या फिर इनिशियली थोड़ा स्ट्राइक करके आफ्टर अ फ्यू राउंड्स और टाइम वो रेसल में चले जाएं, क्लिंच में हैंडल करें, कंट्रोल करें Adesanya को, एंड लेटर इवन उसके बाद वापस आके आउट स्ट्राइक करके जीतने का चांसेस है. बट Adesanya वेरी क्लियरली इज़ द बेटर स्ट्राइकर, एंड वो ट्राई करेंगे कि जितना हो सके टेक डाउन को रोके, एंड जब अटैक करना हो तो वो अपने नेचुरल स्किल्स पे रिलाई करेंगे. एंड आई थिंक इंट्रिग तो बहुत है, फाइट भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होएगा. आई विल स्टिल अगेन प्रेडिक्ट कि ये फाइट 5 राउंड्स जाने वाला है. आई वांट इट टू गो 5 राउंड्स. अगर आई हैव टू पिक अ विनर, आई थिंक Adesanya is in a really good state as a champion, and Whittaker will probably give him a very tough fight, but Adesanya मेरे हिसाब से will be able to retain it in the end. अगर ये फाइट 5 राउंड्स गया तो expect a lot of back and forth. Don't expect just out dominated victory. तो let's hope कि ये फाइट वैसे ही जाए. I at least hope कि I don't see Whittaker just break in some form. I want him to do well, and as unfortunate as it is that दोनों चैम्पियन नहीं हो सकते, I still hope कि they be the two best in the division as long as possible. And इसके अलावा there are some other fights, not exactly for a prediction sake, but you have to watch. Derrick versus Tuivasa heavyweight में could easily be the number 1 contender fight for the title, and I would say Derrick has a better chance मेरे हिसाब से, but Tuivasa has been on a roll. उनका popularity is really high right now. Meanwhile Derrick के home town में हो रहा है Texas, so he will also be really motivated. Yeah, I think Derrick will take this fight most probably. Let's see जैसे जाएगा. I think it will be fun either way. अगर लेटर राउंड्स गया तो शायद नहीं, बट फर्स्ट राउंड में नॉकआउट होने का चांसेस बहुत ज़्यादा है. इसके अलावा वन मोर फाइट विच आई हैव टू टॉक अबाउट, जैरेड कैनोनियर वर्सेस डेरिक ब्रंसन. ऑफ कोर्स इजीली द नंबर 1 टाइटल कंटेंडर फाइट फॉर मिडल वेट डिवीजन. जो भी इसमें से जीतेंगे मोस्ट प्रोबेबली विल फाइट फॉर द टाइटल, एंड प्रोबेबली शॉन स्ट्रिकलैंड हैज़ अ चांस, जो लास्ट वीक के फाइट में जीते, बट उनका fight was not so impressive, so probably not. And for this fight, I would say Cannonier is my favorite. Brunson has improved, of course, but Cannonier has been that guy जो generally takedowns अच्छे से defend कर लेते हैं and can dominate on striking side. But Derrick Brunson can do his stuff. उन्होंने Darren Till को हराया recently. That was something I didn't expect. तो यहाँ पे he can pull off another upset. In fact, he can pull off upset by beating Adesanya in the future also. But I think skill-wise, Cannonier would get this win. And some more mentions just to say, Alexander Hernandez versus Renato Moicano. Great fight at lightweight. Moicano most of the time featherweight में थे, अभी lightweight में वो try कर रहे हैं. उनका win-loss ratio ऐसा mixed है अभी. Hernandez is also similar, लेकिन he is improving right now, so I think he'll win. Bobby Green versus Nasrat Haqparast. I mean, it's probably Bobby Green के side पे, क्योंकि he is much faster in striking and he will probably control him much better. And lastly, I want to give props to Roxanne Modafferi, जिनका ये last fight होने वाला है against Casey O'Neill in prelims. She has done a lot for this UFC roster, as well as brought great fights. बहुत सारे upsets भी हैं उनके नाम पे. She's a happy warrior, great motivating person. तो wish her all the best, and that's all for this card. मिलेंगे next card next week का Rafael dos Anjos versus Rafael Fiziev. तब तक के लिए enjoy the fights, take care.